Oh, kia ora room 17. Kia ora mai tamariki. Welcome to online learning today. I was just having a drink out of my bottle of water. I try to drink lots of water every day because we know that water is really good for us. So I'll just pop that away and let's get started with our online learning today. I wonder what day it is today. Let's have a look at our whiteboard. And it says that today is Wednesday, the 17th of February. And we can see the number 17 ends with a 7. Is it odd or is it even? We learnt last week that when it's a 2-digit number, we look at the last number. Is the 7 odd or even? And I've drawn 7 little dots there. Could we make that 7 into 2 even sets? One of our dots would not be in both sets, where we would have a set of 3 and a set of 4. So 17 is an odd number. See if you can clap the odd numbers with me. Here we go. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. They are the odd digits in our number system. And we also see that Mrs. Craig's written the Māori word for Wednesday, which is rāapa. Let's see if we can all say rāapa. And let's see if you can say Wednesday, the 17th of February. And it's day 3 of our home learning. And I first of all just want to congratulate everybody on the wonderful work I received yesterday. So many beautiful symmetrical butterflies. And I've taken a photo of each of them. And today there is a slideshow for you to have a look and see what other people in your class did for their symmetrical butterflies. Check them out. There's a couple that are not quite symmetrical. Remember, symmetrical means that whatever happens on this side must be exactly the same on that side. Can you make your hand into a butterfly? See if you can fly your butterfly and put it down on your knee. Okay, good listening, guys. I can see you are being good learners. You are looking, you are listening, you are thinking, and you're keeping your hands still, and you are never giving up. And some of the colouring in on those butterflies was amazing. Really careful colouring in and detail in your butterflies. So I had a great day yesterday looking at those butterflies. I also saw lots of TH words. And this week we are looking at the sound, the digraph TH. And we know that it comes at the beginning of some words like Thursday and thumb, but it can also come at the end of a word. This is not a butterfly. This is a moth. Can you say moth? Let's finger read that together. M-o-th, moth. Where does the TH come in that word? You're right, it comes right at the end. So ka pai, well done those people who did their TH words yesterday for me. Right, today we are going to have a look at our number board and see what's happening on our number board. So, we have already counted the odd numbers. Today we're going to take it a little bit trickier and we're going to say, if I turn up, let's get rid of those. If I show you a number, can you tell me, is it odd or even? Let's try the number 24. Is that an odd number or an even number? Look at the last number, 4. And we know that 4 is an even number. Let's count the even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8. So it is an even number. Let's try one more. What about 33? Is that odd or even? You got it. It's odd because the last number is a 3 and we know that 3 is one of our odd numbers. You have an activity today to do on Seesaw about odd and even numbers, so have fun doing that. Right, today for writing, you're going to be writing me some facts. Now, a fact is something true about the monarch butterfly. Would this be a fact? I think butterflies are nice. No, that's what we call an opinion. Would this be a fact? Butterflies are insects. That's true. That's a fact, a piece of information that is true. So yesterday we started our monarch butterfly book and we learned something really strange. In the story yesterday, it said that butterflies' wings have scales all over them. And I found another animal that has scales all over it. So butterflies are just like fish. Their wings have scales all over them. They don't look like fish. Here's my monarch butterfly. It doesn't look like a fish, but the wings of a butterfly are covered in tiny, tiny scales. Let's have a look at another creature from the animal world. It's not a very real looking one, but here's the bee from our classroom, and here's our butterfly. Is a bee an insect? Is a butterfly an insect? Yes, a butterfly has 3 body parts, a head, a thorax and an abdomen. It has 6 legs and that makes it an insect. A bee also has 6 legs. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 legs. It has a head, a thorax, that's the middle part of its body, and an abdomen. And this bee even sings to us. So when Mrs. Craig's feeling a bit sad, she puts that on and then it cheers her up. Oh, enough of that. We need to get on to some learning. So let's have a look once again at our butterfly book, because today on the task board you're asked to write me 5 facts. And where do we get up to? That's right. Here it is. Here's the bit that said, the wings of a butterfly are covered in many tiny scales. The scales are usually patterned and coloured. Can you see the scales here in the magnified picture just here? And here's the bit we read yesterday that said the butterfly has 3 parts to its body. It has a head, there's the head, a thorax, there's the thorax, and the abdomen. And this is where the little eggs that are laid under the leaf. Remember yesterday we talked that the butterfly comes along, look what I found, a really big leaf. He comes along to the leaf of a swan plant or a milkweed plant, and he doesn't put the egg on the top for other insects to destroy. He hides the egg underneath here, and it is just the size of a tiny dot. It is really little. When the caterpillar comes out, he is incy-wincy small, and then he gets very hungry and starts eating the leaves. So we finished yesterday on this page, and it was the story of a butterfly. Let's see if I can get it nice and clear on the page. Butterflies flutter around the plants. Female butterflies look for a place to lay the eggs. The eggs will hatch into caterpillars. Now that is being magnified. It's been made to look much bigger than it is. The egg is not really that big. So the butterfly lays an egg and out comes a very hungry caterpillar. The story of how an egg grows into an adult butterfly is called a life cycle, and we can see there a green shiny thing with golden dots. Can you see tiny golden dots on it? Sometimes it's called a pupa and sometimes it's called a chrysalis. And then number 4 is the adult butterfly, and do you know what that butterfly is doing? He is trying to find some nectar to suck with his big long tongue. And I showed you yesterday on my butterfly that he has a very long tongue. Let's have a look. This is the one out of our classroom. He has a very long tongue. Let's see if I can show you clearly that he rolls up like that. And when he gets to the flower, he unrolls it and he pokes it in the middle of the flower and he sucks up the sweet, juicy nectar. Yum, yum. His tongue is called a proboscis. That's a funny word, isn't it? I wonder if you can remember that for your facts. Let's try it again. His tongue is called a proboscis. And Mrs. Craig finds it hard to get the book straight today. A new life begins. In spring, a female butterfly searches for somewhere safe to lay her eggs. She lays them under the leaves where they are hidden from view. Monarch butterflies lay their eggs on milkweed or swan plants, we sometimes call them. The eggs stick to the leaves. She's pretty clever making them stick to the leaves. We don't want those eggs falling off. Different types of butterfly lay their eggs on different types of plants. So we're just looking at the monarch butterfly. The eggs hatch. A few days later, the eggs hatch and a tiny caterpillar, yellow caterpillar, comes out of each one. Caterpillars spend most of their time eating, so they grow quickly. Can you see monarch caterpillars become stripy as they grow older? And you can see the stripes on the butterfly there. As a caterpillar grows, the skin becomes too tight and it splits. The caterpillar sheds its skin, revealing a new one underneath. This is called molting. A caterpillar is also known as larva. So the caterpillar has another name called larva. Caterpillars are soft and juicy, so lots of other animals want to eat them. Many caterpillars have special ways of staying alive. Monarch caterpillars are bad to eat. Their stripes warn animals they are poisonous. So see all those stripes? That tells the birds, don't eat me, I am poisonous. The monarch caterpillar's poison comes from the milkweed plant it eats. Many caterpillars are green, so they blend in with their surroundings. This is called camouflage. Some caterpillars have sharp spines on their bodies. A green caterpillar on a green leaf is hard to see, and we know that is called camouflage. Making a pupa. Caterpillars grow fast. After about 14 days, a caterpillar is ready to change into a pupa. This is the next stage of its life cycle, and we can see it molting and changing until it turns into a chrysalis. After about 2 weeks, the pupa of the monarch butterfly becomes dark in colour, and the butterfly starts to emerge. It has a rest for a few hours before it can fly. An adult butterfly does not grow anymore. Male and female monarchs are similar, but males have small dark spots on their back wings. Can you see the small dark spots on their back wings? Butterflies flutter around searching for food. They feed on sweet sugary nectar inside the flowers. And there's a butterfly using its proboscis, using its antennae to find the food and then poking its tongue in the flower. The female lays her eggs one at a time. As the summer comes to an end, monarch butterflies start an amazing journey called migration. They fly to warmer places. The journey can cover thousands of kilometres and can take more than 2 months. And that's the end of our story. So there are lots and lots of things you can tell me today in your facts. Okay, so we're going to finish there by just having a look at this. If I put let me just grab the leaf, here's the leaf, and I put the butterfly on it. Is it camouflaged on that leaf? Is it camouflaged on my yellow t-shirt? How to talk to your family. And that's all from me today. So from me and the butterfly, we're going to say ha-da-da, and we're going to find out today whether we go back to school tomorrow on Thursday, or whether we are going to be online learning on Thursday. So ha-da-da for now. Have fun tomorrow.